be showing you guys how I get my everyday makeup routine. Excuse my voice, it's a little raspy. I just woke up like an hour ago. I'll be showing you guys how to achieve your everyday makeup look. I know when it comes to learning how to do your makeup for the first time, it can be a little tricky. We've all been there before, but it does take practice, blending, and patience. Those are like the three most important things to keep in mind as you're learning how to do makeup, because it can get a little frustrating because you want it to look a certain way, but also enjoy it. Makeup is fun, makeup is girly, makeup is feminine, makeup is something that you should have fun with, not feel like it's a chore. I also listed all the products that I use as well in the video, so you guys will be able to see all the products that I use for myself, and then some of the products that I'm showing you guys are going to be some that I recommended to you guys in my beginner makeup kit build. But if you want to learn, go ahead and keep on watching. Skin prep should already be done at this point, but you want to go in with the primer. I am super oily, so I chose a primer that would help combat that a little bit, which is the Nessimarics one. I rub that all over my face, and then I go straight in with my Estee Lauder foundation. This one is full coverage, so I'm able to work in sections, making sure that I fully cover all of my face. When it comes to makeup, it's very important that you focus on blending. You want to go in small, slow motions and make sure that you're fully covering your whole face. You don't want to have any streaks or any patches or anything like that. Now I'm going in with my Rare Beauty bronzer stick, and I'm just going to put this, I always call it my 3-pore area. So that is going to be on both cheekbones and then on my forehead. And then same thing when it comes to blending. You want to make sure you're working in motions, slow and controlled, making sure that you are covering the areas that you need to, so it can have this look and also make it look a little bit like a filter. But after this, you're going to want to go ahead and go in with the liquid blush. I did end up using Juvia's Place's liquid blush, aka one of the best liquid blushes on the market. I just put 2 tiny dots because we all know Juvia's Place to be very pigmented. And then I take my Real Techniques brush and I start to blend that out. I start at the top of my cheekbone, blending inwards, and I do the same exact thing on the other side, and then I go over my nose. I feel like that is really what makes it look a bit more animated. As you can tell, the blush is very subtle, which we want, and then we go in with concealer. I'm going in with the one by Hourglass, literally my fave. I have 2 though, so I take the lighter one in my inner corners and then also on my forehead. And then I go in with the darker shade on the outsides, really the slit of my eyes, because this is really important when it comes to like avoiding flashback. When it comes to blending out your concealer, start off with the outsides. That one is a bit easier to dry down quickly just because we just set it, and then you want to go in with the inner. Before I do that, I do take a setting spray though by Morphe. I love this setting mist. It's really popular and it's really good, and I also mentioned this in my beginner kit bundle on my TikTok. But it blends out so smoothly and perfectly, and after I fully do both under eyes, I go ahead and let that sit a little bit while I do my nose contour, which I don't have nothing much when it comes to this. I just literally take my Juvia's Place bronzer, do 2 little lines, and call it a day. But after that, I go ahead and go in with my Rare Beauty bronzer, and I go ahead and blend that out on the same places that I took that Rare Beauty bronzer stick. So you have the cream one and then you have the powder one. Each product has a corresponding product for it. So if it's wet, you're going to have a dry product for it. And right now, we are going in with our Too Faced blush. This is one of my favorite blush. It's their Cloud blush, I believe. And I just put that in the exact spots that I had my liquid blush, and I do all of this before I actually set my concealer. When it comes to setting my concealer, I'm very specific about my under eye powders because this literally matters, and it'll also dictate if you have flashback. So I am using the Ubi powder by Huda Beauty, one of my favorites. I love this so much. It's literally so perfect, and it also knows how to combat a bright eye. So if you feel like you did too bright of an under eye, don't worry, this Ube setting powder is the best. Literally. After that, I go ahead and go in with the face powder. I am taking the Maybelline face powder that I did show you guys as well in my beginner makeup kit on my TikTok. And I put this on all the places that are pretty much still wet. And then after that, I take my Too Faced concealer and I just put 2 little dots on each eyelid just to prep my eye for eyeshadow. After that, I take a little concealer brush to blend that out completely. And then I take my last brush that I use with powder and I use whatever residues on it just to fully set my eyes. I don't really pick up a new powder. You can if you want to, but for me, I just found that really drying before I start the eyeshadow process. But after I do this, which is a really key important step, I do recommend that you do this because it really does help keep your eyeshadow from creasing, and you would be surprised that eyeshadow can actually crease. I go in with my bronzer, the Juvia's Place one specifically, and I use the same shade that I used on my contour for my nose, and I just put that on my eyelid because I always just want a warm, bronzy, summer glowy kind of look. And I swear if you use the same bronzer that you used on your nose or on your face, it automatically gives that look, and I love it so much. After that, I take my Maybelline Chrome highlight. I've been using this highlight since 2016, literally, and I put that in all my places that I like to highlight. For me personally, it's the tip of my nose, also the bridge, as well as both of my eyebrow ridges too. Then I went ahead and took my setting mist from Morphe. You guys didn't see that included, but I sprayed that on my brush first before I went in with my inner corner. And then lastly, to lock everything in with the One Size setting spray. Y'all know the holy grail. And then I went ahead in with a lip combo. I wanted it to be a bit more simple today. I just wanted like a cute little two-step lip combo. So I went in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, and then my favorite lip liner ever, which is the Morphe Trendsetter one. And that's it, guys. It literally does everything for you. You would think I had at least 3 products on. And this is the final look. That is how simple makeup can literally be. It's all about your technique and blending. And once you figure out which technique you love the most, it's literally going to make your makeup journey so much more easier and a much more enjoyable experience. Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial. I hope it was very informative, and this is one of many makeup tutorials that will be coming out from me, so you'll be seeing a lot more, don't worry. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down below whatever you want to see next, and then don't forget, most importantly, to subscribe. Bye girls!
You know what?